What's up, guys? Rungood Vapes coming at you with a tank review. It's been a while since we've reviewed a tank, so we are going to review a tank. This is the first of two that I'm going to be doing in the near future. We're also going to take a look at the Cleto 120. So they are both Aspire products. This is the Aspire Atlantis Evo, and I have the extended kit version, allowing you to make it a 2 milliliter tank or a 4 milliliter tank. So pretty innovative tank. Aspire does some big things. This tank was provided by elementvape.com. So is this J150 we will get into in a future video. But just a clean, sexy tank. So I have a just the tip drip tip, the one that I usually have on my Cleto on here. And I will show you, it comes with this Delrin drip tip that fits right on top of there. Still a clean, classy look. I just love the cool vape of the acrylic just the tip drip tips. I am a big fan of those. So I'm gonna have to go get a couple more of these now that Aspire's bringing out some fancy new tanks. But this is a game changer, guys. A game changer. Aspire's done it again. The Cleto was a game changer. I've been hooked on the Cleto for months. You guys know that. Tons and tons of videos. I'm using the Cleto on different devices, and this, I didn't believe it would happen, but is a step up. Probably next week we'll be reviewing the Cleto 120 as well. I have not played with it yet, so I can't speak to it. But this Aspire Atlantis Evo uses the same size coils as the Atlantis, the Triton, so those are going to be interchangeable for you. But the coils, the Evo coils that come with it, have a little bigger juice well and much more airflow. They designed this tank to be a high VG tank, to be able to really maximize the flavor out of these high VG e-liquids that are coming out. Everybody's using a lot more VG than back in the day, and these coils are troopers with this high VG e-liquid. So I have in here right now a 90-10, and it is just vaping exceptionally well. The clouds are amazing for a little tiny tank like that. I'm gonna, in the breakdown, the up close, I'm gonna show you how to make that 2 mil tank a 4 mil tank if you like the larger version. I'm just using the J150 from Sigelli that's pretty small, and it just looks so good on there, kind of like a moonshot if you're into the RTAs. And that is a clean look. I did not think I would be all that impressed, because I was like, how do you beat the Cleto? But they made it look classier, a little more high-end. It looks exceptional. I do recommend hitting up just the tip if you do get one of these, because that just looks fantastic on there. But that Delrin tip it comes with is exceptional as well. Very smooth, cool vape with that. But I am just digging the airflow improvements, and the juice well improvement on the coils is just out of this world. The juice well is so much, the juice flow holes are so much bigger. Just work exceptionally well. I can't get over how much flavor I'm getting off this. Oh my gosh. So guys, let's go down, let's take a look up close. So here is the Aspire Atlantis Evo extended kit in all its glory, right here in the box. Beautiful box. Aspire does really good with their packaging, don't they? Pretty freaking beautiful. So you open it up here, you see the tank right through the glass. It's going to give you both coil sizes. I love right on there, it tells you the wattage that you should vape those coils at. The 0.4, 40 to 50 watts, and the 0.5, 35 to 40 watts, as we discussed, or will be discussing. Spacing 1.9, 1.5, they're Claptons. Kind of shows you a breakdown of how the tank works and how to add the adapter that I'll show you here in a second. So if we pop this open, I've already opened this, so one thing I'm going to suggest if you order this is to pop open both sides. And I'll show you why here in a second. It's just way easier. Pop both sides, and then if you see this, it's like surrounded by an inset here. Just push that inset through is going to be the easiest way to get that out of the box. So we're going to put that box aside, but it's got everything. Inside is your warranty information and a warning. I kind of like that in that front, they kind of tell you everything you need to know, so they don't need to give you a big, long information pamphlet and directions. That's kind of cool. So we have the Aspire Atlantis Evo right here. Pretty cool, pretty similar. You can tell it's an Aspire product, pretty similar to the Atlantis and to the Cleto. Kind of fits right in the middle. And so there's the tank with a little rubber cap, which some people are like, oh, why do they do it? I like that they're including these. Cools down the top of the tank a lot for where your lips meet that. So that just goes right over that silver cap there. And on this, I think it looks pretty clean both ways with it on or off. But we'll get that back down on there. So that's what that looks like. The airflow is a little bigger. It's wide airflow on the bottom here, and I like that. That hole's a little bigger, and those juice well holes are pretty rockin'. I'm a fan of this. I think Aspire did a great job with this. It's a perfect release. It doesn't seem to be a product that was released for nothing. Like it definitely serves a purpose. So then we're going to have the extender kit that turns this from a 2 mil tank into a 4 mil tank. These coils are going to be similar to the Atlantis coils or the Triton coils, and are going to be exchangeable, which is cray. I kind of like that too. It makes it easy for the consumer. It comes with the 0.4 clapped and installed. The backup is the 0.5. And we'll leave the 0.5 there. I'm going to be vaping on the 0.4 anyway. But I'm going to show you guys how to turn this from a 2 mil into a 4 mil, which is pretty cool. So if you want this to be a little bigger tank, a little cooler vape, pop off the top, pop off the glass. The second glass that's in here is the 4 mil. Don't put that on. Put the extender on first. That's going to be what I thought was a drip tip before I knew what this tank was capable of doing. And screw that onto the top of your coil to act as the extender for the chamber. Add your taller glass and then screw your cap right on there. And now your 2 mil tank is a 4 mil tank. I have a bunch of Cletos. I think it's going to perform similar to a Cleto with the 4 mil tank. So I'm going to be using the 2 mil tank. The difference between the 2 mil tank and the 4 mil tank, the 2 mil tank is going to be 45 millimeters tall. Without the extender is going to add 12 millimeters to make it 57 millimeters. And it's just a 2 mil capacity or a 4 mil capacity. It's going to be made, the tank, primarily of stainless steel, and then that glass Pyrex tube. So we will put this back on there. Actually, you know what? Let's fill this up for you guys. So there's the 2 extender pieces. Let's go ahead and use this Taiku 111 here, this Goji Berry Pomegranate. Just show you guys, just like the Cleto, how easy Aspire's made it to fill these tanks. One reason the Cleto is my favorite. It's just so incredibly easy. If I could actually suck anything up in this dripper. Then we'll throw the cap back on. I think I'm gonna like this 0.4 right under 50 watts, maybe 48 watts, with the 2 mil tank, making it a little warmer. I like anything that warms my vapes, so we'll take it up and we'll vape on it. That was the up close on the Aspire Atlantis Evo extended kit tank. You guys saw it goes from 2 mil to 4 mil. Depending on what you like. I'm digging the 2 mil option. I just think it looks classy. I don't mind refilling. I switch liquids a lot in my tanks. I don't mind switching them on the same coil. I don't mind the work through. And I just think this is a perfect tank for the ample number of e-liquids that I might vape throughout a day. And it just looks so clean and classy on that J150. I just love this tank. Big shout out to elementvapes.com for hooking that up. It is just, I'm stoked, because I don't think I would have bought one. I just thought the Cleto was where it's at, and this has won me over. This I just posted on a local Facebook group. I think this is going to be my all-day setup for a little bit. The J150's got a 2,000 mAh LiPo, so I'm gonna have to charge it a little more often. But we'll go over that in a future video. Super, super, super impressed with this. If I didn't have a tank, would I buy it? As another reviewer says, I usually don't say that, but I would buy this full retail 10 times over. I'm definitely going to be looking for another couple of these to have around, because it is just an exceptional flavor vape. I don't know how they did it. I mean, I do know how they did it. They took what we wanted and they made a tank that was capable of running high VG very well without having to do the RTA. I like pre-built coils. I like these coils that you can just pop in, pop out. I'm lazy. I'm always on the run. I just got back in town this morning. That's why there haven't been videos the last few days. Been on a business trip, and it's easier for me. I still use, my Manhattan V2 all the time with my tactical warhead, but if I'm using, a regulated mod, that is just, it's the perfect tank, guys. So big, big, big 2 thumbs up. Super, super stoked Aspire hit a home run with this. I'm totally recommending this to everyone I know. Super, super impressed by the Aspire Atlantis Evo. The extended kit version is the one that's going to allow you to change from 2 to 4. If you're not buying the kit with their mod, I think it just comes as the extended kit version anyway. So get one, go to your local shop, get one today. You're not going to regret it. Today is not too soon, because the flavor on this tank is just out of control, guys. Oh, even during the pull, it's like a whole different experience compared to the Cleto. I'm super, super impressed. I might have to retire my Cletos. So if you know me personally and you need a Cleto, maybe hit me up, because I've got a bunch. But super, super awesome. Right at 40 watts. The .4 is 40 to 50 watts. The .5 is 35 to 40. They're both Clapton Canthal coils, and just super impressed, guys. Big, big shout out to Element Vape. I'm so excited about this. Love this tank. But as always, guys, if you guys like what you heard, if you like these tank reviews, the up close and personal, taking them out of the box, showing you what's in it, let me know in the comments below. I love the feedback. If you guys didn't like the video, hit the thumbs down and tell me why. I don't care. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to write home to mom about it. So, as always, guys, if you guys like what I'm doing, please, please, please hit the subscribe button. Check out some videos in the past if you haven't been watching me. And definitely stay tuned. We have a bunch of stuff coming in from a bunch of different companies. As the channel grows, it opens opportunities for more and more types of reviews, for more mod reviews. We're going to be reviewing the J150. We're going to be reviewing the IPv6X, the Cleto 120, all from a few different companies that have reached out to us, because you guys have been so incredibly awesome. So thanks for supporting Rungood Vapes and all we do. Thanks for supporting Trilogy Liquid and RGB Distro. And as always, guys, vape on.